G'day everyone, I'm the Red Scar and this is Red Scar Gaming. Today is draft 4 of my Lost Caverns of Ixalan attempt, and yes, I do confirm that purchase. I hope everyone had a good Christmas or whatever your equivalent is, or at least New Year or whatever partying you've been to. Let's see how I go with this one. Hit the mother lode, remind me what that does. Discover 10, I'm not a fan of that. Ruin Like a Bat is actually lots of fun. I might go with that. Certainly not the most powerful card the world's ever seen, but it does have its moments. And Spring-Loaded Sawblades also has its moments. Even if you only ever play it as the deal 5 damage to something, it's still not bad. I'm just thinking, yeah, is there anything else I want to go with that? I don't think so. So far I'm playing white, which I haven't been doing much white in Ixalan yet. Or C-Note Scout, I've seen a lot of, but I haven't been a particular fan of it. Let's go Tithing Blade, because I have had some, if not amazing amounts of success with that. I like Armored Kincaller. But I also like Hidden Nursery. I think I might actually go with Hidden Nursery. I'm sure I'll regret it a bit later, because I haven't actually gone green yet, of course, but it's a pretty successful card. Deathcap Marionette actually is also a pretty successful card, at least from what I've experienced. So we'll see how that goes. So far it's looking like I'm going white-black. And Bartolome del Presidio, anyway, that guy, has his moments. I think I might go with him. Just see how he goes. I haven't used him yet, but there's another one in fact. Though Tithing Blade, I might actually go. I might actually go another Tithing Blade. Though I really should get a few more higher cost spells up there. Maybe Walk with Ancestors. It's not ideal, but Walk with Ancestors might sort of be the sort of thing I want to go. Yeah, Armored Kincaller. Once again, it's not exactly what I should be going with. River Herald Guide or Envoy of Ocken. Oh yeah, that guy. Maybe Envoy of him, just so I can spend extra mana that I will probably have with my mana curve at the moment, as it is. I'm not going to have much as far as return target artifact, though I might have a bit of Scry 3 use. Yeah, look, I'll go with what's his name? I'll take Archaeologist. I haven't actually seen him on the other side of the battlefield much, but he strikes me as at least vaguely good card. And I'll go with a second one. Yeah, I know he's a 4/4 for 5. He's not amazing, but look, it might be the best option I got. And I'm not a fan of Disturbed Slumber yet. So look, it has its moments, but it's still not exactly the card I want to go with. There's another Tithing Blade, which is certainly a option that I have. Maybe Poison Dart Frog. Though at this stage, should I even drop black? Yeah, or white. I'll just have a quick look at what I got as far as creatures and such. Oh, geez, yeah, Bonehorde Dracosaur is very good in the right circumstance. Yeah, it is red though. I'm sure there's someone watching this right now going, "You idiot, choose XYZ." Oh, look, I've had a lot of success with Rampaging Spiketail. I might go with that. I've also played Abzan probably a bit too much, so maybe it's just I should try something else for a change. Let's go Mineshaft Spider. Partly because the reach is useful. And Captivating Cave I've had a lot of use with. It's certainly not a win con, but it gives you something to do in the late game. And Malamet Veteran. What else am I doing? Yeah, Deathcap Marionette. Deathcap Marionette I've had a lot of success with lately, actually, just because there seems to be, at least against me, a lot of threatening creatures that I can play a 1/1 Death Touch against and slow my opponent down. And Deep Goblin Skull Taker, maybe. The Helping Hand is probably good as well. Just remind me what I'll be getting on that sort of front. Yeah, actually, I won't be getting a huge amount of stuff, will I? So, maybe I'm better off Deep Goblin Skull Taker. I know that Descend isn't really my win con, but... And look, I can always drop it. Greedy Freebooter is actually seeing a fair bit of success from what I've seen lately. And look, I'll go with another Tithing Blade. I've probably got too many at the moment, but I can drop something. I'm not a huge fan of Primordial Nora, because it dies to pretty much everything, but the Discover 3 is not useless, and it can take out just about anything. Yeah, I don't really want to get Altec Archaeologist again, because it's not exactly my win con. Maybe I should go Seeker of Sunlight, because I've seen a lot of people do very well with that. Yeah, nothing jumps out at me there. I'll put the black card aside at least. Vito's Inquisitor, I know is not my favourite card either, but I'll try it. Malamet Scythe, yeah, look, I'll probably drop that pretty soon. And Ancestral Remnants is not being played in this deck. There's some interesting cards. Geez, I could have got 2 Hit the Motherlode, but I'm very glad I didn't. Cosmium Blast is something that I've seen a lot of success against me, mainly. So I'll go with that. And in fact, I'll go with the second one. Yeah, I'm pretty low on the curve, so I should be a little careful of that. Though I suppose, being low on the curve, I can use the likes of Seeker of Sunlight perhaps a bit more effectively, so maybe I should embrace that. I have had a lot of success with Whiteley's Final Strike too, in various forms. Probably not as much in this deck in particular, but we'll see how we go. Ray of Ruin. Yeah, I haven't seen much success with it. Malicious Eclipse, if I was playing a slightly higher mana curve, yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Look, I'll go with it and I can drop it later if I want to, but pretty happy with it so far. Ooh. Seeker of Sunlight, maybe. Mineshaft Spider. Yeah, maybe Mineshaft Spider because I don't have much flying. So it might just pay to help me out there. Once again, not a fan of Primordial Nora, but I think I just need a big creature occasionally, and that Discover 3 is certainly not useless. The Death Touch there's good. Though look, I might be dropping down to 2 colours though. If I do... Yeah, look, I'm not a huge fan of Cartographer's Companion, especially for 3 mana. Look, if it was 2, I'd probably take it every time, but it's just not great in these circumstances, and I don't want to go Altec Archaeologist again. It's not really my win con. I'm pretty even as far as mana curve, though I'm a bit high in cost. Yeah, look, I'm sure I'm going to drop at least 1 Archaeologist, but we'll see how we go. And Family Reunion. Yeah, look, I'll put it in the sideboard. I haven't seen seen it used much. You may strike press another. When you do, put one counter on. Yeah, that's right. He does have his moments. I might actually be able to get some use out of him because I've got a pretty low mana curve. Soaring Sandwing, I think, is a card I definitely want to go with. Acrobatic Leap is one of the cards that I haven't really got much use out of, but I'm sure that I probably could have in some circumstance, but I'll put it in my sideboard at the very least. I probably don't have to drop many cards, but we'll see how we go. As soon as this loads, it's just thinking for a while. I have to drop, wow, 13 cards. I didn't realize I had that much. In which case, I should probably start by dropping basically a whole color. To start with, I'll take out the cards that I'm pretty sure I want to take out anyway. Like what? If I take out basically just green cards, I'll be losing a bit. Let's just experiment quickly taking out green. I know there's a lot of good cards in there, and the reaching is probably the aspect that I really don't want to lose in the long run. But with Sandwing, I've got flying, and I might just be able to play this out real quick otherwise. Either way, I'm dropping another Altec Archaeologist. Yeah, but that guy. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much use out of him regardless, because I'll just be chump blocking with a lot of my cards. The Cosmium Blast is my equivalent of a chump block, so maybe I can replace... I'm a big fan of Deathcap Marionette, so I'll keep him. Maybe I'll replace a Tithing Blade for... I probably should go some sort of green. Especially with Hidden Nursery, I suppose, so... Malicious Eclipse is probably something I should drop, so let's go Mineshaft Spider for just a little bit of forest. And I forget the name of it, but there's that cave that you can look for any basic land that in hindsight I probably should have gone with, but yeah, look, I'm not going to complain too much about that choice. So as it stands, it's basically... I want to play a bit control early game. And the likes of Tithing Blade is good. Maybe I should chuck another Tithing Blade in just so I make sure I can play control early game. And take out Vito's Inquisitor, probably, because I might not have enough creature... No, probably Skull Taker, actually, because it just doesn't see as much... at least in this deck, it's probably not going to see as much... what's the mechanic called? Descended triggers. So look, I'll go with that. It's basically... look, it's basically Abzan mid-range. I think I've actually gone a few Abzan decks for this series, haven't I? So, yeah, look, I promise I do try to get some good cards, but yeah, I just didn't see any particularly red cards that were good in that draft. Anyway, let's see how we go with that. Abzan mid-range, and yeah, my win cons are basically Sandwing, Rampaging Spiketail. Yeah, I'll take Archaeologist. I'm not a huge fan of it as my win con, so maybe I should go take it out and go the Veteran. And Whiteley's Final Strike is basically a removal at this stage. So I think I'll go... Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Glorifier of Suffering. Just have a quick look at my what cards I've got there. Yeah, I'll take out Glorifier of Suffering for Whiteley Final Strike. Basically a removal spell. Okay, let's go with that. So the tactic is I play more or less control the first, say, 4 turns. And after that, I'm playing big creatures. So your Abzan yeah, look, I'll call it mid-range still. That's how creative I am. Anyway, thanks for watching that, and we'll see how we go. And yeah, once again, thanks for coming back to see me.